two. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey everybody, so this is one of those mid-week videos. I thought I'd do this because this is kind of interesting. So I am still working with the Model 16. You can see it in the picture just a little bit. It's behind the drum set. I've been using it for recording drums because it's just nice having more than my usual 8 channels for drums. I'm actually using all the channels on it, and the one I'm using in stereo, but that's for another video. I just want to talk about importing and exporting the files from the Model 16. I said 23. I don't know why. Model 16 to my DP32, which is still going to be my main mixer, my main device, because I love it. I can't lie. So, first things first, the Model 16, I'm going to start this right from the root directory on here. So, the Model 16 is nice because it actually makes the files, just makes them. So even if you cut and paste, it's one wave file per track. It tells you what tracks. It's beautiful. Now, one thing I've already done, I'll show you here. I'm already in USB mode. So I have it already up on the screen, on this screen over on this side. So now I pulled the SD card from the Model 23 or Model 20, Model 16. I am so bad at this. Model 16 to show you. So I have my directory here, and now you can see the two different directories side by side. So on the SD it's DP32. You have your music depot, you have your music directory or audio depot, music directory, and then utility, and you have those on the models. You also have DP32SD. I don't know the sys file for that, and TASCAM M. I guess it's just to state it's a TASCAM model. These are system files. I don't touch them. Now on the DP32, you can also see you got the DP24 sys, even though it's a DP32, it's probably just because it's using the same back-end coding as the DP24 with slight modifications to make it work for this system, which makes sense because coders are lazy. Take it from a guy who knows. We're lazy. We'll do as minimal as possible to get something done. So now there is the MTR directory on here, which is where, when you're recording, that's where those files go. So if I go in here, you'll see I have drum mics, because that's, like I said, another video. Gonna worry about that one later. But we have Bag of Tea. I am, as you know, I released Bag of Tea last year on the cassette 4-track as a punk song. It got wiped out. I decided I'm going to release it. I'm going to do a full release this time. And I'm going to actually sit down and record everything, like I would a normal recording, whereas when I did it with the punk one, it was just very simple. It was 4 tracks, no bouncing, nothing fancy. That's all I did. But that's another story again. Now if we go in to Bag of Tea, you'll see you have TR1, TR2, TR3, TR4, TR5, TR6, TR7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So you have all the tracks there. Now it goes 15 and 16. Now the one thing I found weird was when I looked at it was these all have high kilobytes. They're all pretty much the same. These two are, about 1,000 less. Not exactly. I'm not going to get mathy on people here. And it's like, well, what's the difference with this? So I listened to it. These were my scratch tracks. Actually, all of these for some reason turned into my scratch tracks, even though I don't know why it did that, but that's what it did. I put on here, so I'll name off what it is just quickly. So 1 snare, 2 kick, 3 high tom, 4 mid tom, 5 floor tom, 6 overhead 1 left right, 6 7, overhead 2 8, 9. Now 10 is actually going to be a throwaway because I used 9 as a single track, but because it's the stereo track on there, it recorded as 9, 10. So these are exactly the same. So we won't worry about them. 11, 12. Those were overheads that I actually did record in stereo on the system because those ones are 1/4 inch. Another story. We'll talk about that later. So these are all the tracks. Now I only care about up to track 12, which is not a problem. Now I'm going to throw them right into the Audio Depot. I'm going to get rid of these. These are what I use to do my scratch tracks. I did it from the DP32, so I can get rid of those. Now I'm going to bring all these over, so up to 12. And I'm not going to cut them out. I'm just going to bring them over because I want to keep them on there too. Now, because of the length of the song, the naming length, you want to cut down. Oops, I just went over there. I know why, because I have a hotkey set for that. All right, so let's do it again. So we will rename each of these, and I'm just going to keep the track information. So I wonder if I can do a rename like this. Let's see, rename. What happens if I do that? There we go. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Well, it kind of is, but not. All right, let's just undo what I just did there. So I'm gonna rename them all, and to save you guys time, I will speed through this. Alright, so as I said, I didn't need track 10 because it's just a duplicate of track 9 because the DP, or the Model 16 records stereo tracks. Even if they're mono, it records them as stereo. So don't need that one. There's my tracks. Now they are already on my SD card, so we're going to switch to that. And we'll turn off the USB now. Okay. Now, like I said, the reason why I did the rename that way was because now I can go into menu, Audio Depot, and I can import them all. So I want to import, so track 1 I want to import, actually now I gotta count. Let's do it from the back. Let's see if I can do it from the bottom first. Okay, so, because I want this one stereo, so let's see, import, and I want it onto track 32. Alright, that was fast. Now the thing I love about the TASCAM, the DP32 is, once it's been imported, it's deleted. It's gone. Love that. That makes something so much easier. So now I'll import this one, and this one I want on track 31. Will it let me do it? Yes, it will. So we say yes. Alright, so now just let me go through and I'll import all these tracks. Now the rest are all mono, so what I want to do is I want to change. Shoot, now I gotta check. I gotta remember which ones they are. Don't feel bad when you gotta check things. Okay, so I'm just bringing these up so that I know. So I'm bringing them up on the board so I know they're taken up. So those 3 at the bottom are taken. So 25, 26, 20. Okay, all right. And I've got 5 more tracks to do. All right, so let's go back to sign. So 25, 26. Yes, mono. All right, I will do that now. So now we go back into the Auto DPO, and we'll start at 5, and I will import it. Track 25. All right. Now I've imported them all. Okay, like 9 and 10 we know is just the click track. So I'm just going to bring all these up. There we go. Alright, so let's give it a listen. See what we hear. I can't hear it. You can hear it. I can't hear it. Oops. So it looks like it worked. Oops. There we go. So I have brought in those tracks. Like I said, it's beautiful how easy it is. Let's go back to the picture. So yeah, I just copied these over. I copied them into the Audio Depot. I just renamed them to make sure that I could see them because I didn't want the squiggly stuff because then I would get confused as to what track is what. It's beautiful. So that's an extra bonus this week. Hope you like it. Yeah, things are going great. I like I said, still got it sitting way over there right now. You can still see TASCAM. And yeah, so I'm going to have it for a while. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Bye.
A voice came inside my head.